I realize it's been a minute since I've done a Tractorland update, so let's do it today. It's Memorial Day weekend, 2023. I had to excuse the noise. My neighbors are having some stumps ground. So let's see what's going on around here. Not a hell of a lot has changed. Working on the old Cub Cadet right now. I gotta do the blades on it, sharpen them, see if they need to be replaced. It's really the only thing I'm working on at the moment, but let's have a look around. You got the old Yard Master sitting there. Got another tree that fell. That's exciting, right? And we got all these old car parts here, more car parts. Junk, you know, the usual. Yeah, the old Honda's still rotting here. I actually want to put this thing up for sale and get rid of it. Actually, this year I want to sell off just a bunch of these projects that I'm never going to work on. You got this old generator I got from my work here. Runs on starter fluid, carb work. Still have this thing I got from my friend, haven't touched it. I think that one's got the stuck valve or something. Got the old IH there. Now that I want to get running. I really miss playing around with that thing. And over here, I'm actually clearing a little space out here as I have a fellow YouTuber coming who wants the GT Rovers. So he's making the trek down here from New Hampshire, I believe. So I'm going to drag these things out of their eternal slumber. Longtime viewers of my channel and Lionel's office will know that these things have not been touched in over a decade. That one's been in that cart since the cart came here in the late 2000s, I think. I don't even remember anymore. I'd have to go back and look. That one's going to be fun to remove because I'm sure that cart is rotted out and not going to hold up to any movement. This is a GT. That one's an LT. I guess it's just going to continue rotting there. But as you can see, all this stuff hasn't been touched in forever. This thing stopped running. This was my hauling tractor. Electrical system is shot. I don't know what's wrong with it. Haven't had a chance to look at it. And squirrel or something chewed off the nub on the gas cap, so now the tank is full of water. So got the leaf vac tractor, but the leaf vac is gone. Actually sold that last fall. Didn't use it enough, and it's time for it to go. So an older gentleman bought that thing. He is thrilled with it. I'm glad he's getting some use out of it. So this, unless I find one of those nice foldable leaf vacs, I'll probably end up just converting this back into a lawnmower or something. That does run. The red DLT 2000 is gone. I sold that to someone local here. So he flips tractors. So hopefully he got that thing running. Let's see what else we got here. Last fall I did move some things around. All these implements are still here. Need new tarps. That I think is the Bolins. Still chilling, doing nothing. That's the Polar Craftsman, still there. The old Suburban, gotta get a cover for that. That fell apart again. Again, these are these Ocean State covers, and they are just not worth the money anymore. I've been using some ones I found on Amazon that have been better. Bagger pile. So I moved some of this stuff around. So these are the Amazon covers I've been using. Lasted a couple seasons outside and they're still holding up, so I think like 20 bucks. So this is the GT3000. A coworker of mine's actually buying that off me. He needs a GT to mow his lawn, so I gotta get that thing going. That's the Honda. This is the LT4000, the original LT4000. And that's still the old dumpster found Troy built. And the old Roper. I pulled some of the stuff out of this carport to make room for the Model A. I lost my storage space last fall. So, it's a little tight in here now. Well, it was always tight, it's even worse now. Yeah, that thing's under that cover. And what do we still have in here? The big Gilson under that stuff. That's the, what's the name of that one? I'm drawing a total blank. Oh, the FF20. And I think on the other side there is the Super 12. Somewhere here is the GT5000. I don't think it's in here. Oh, it's right here. That's the GT5000. All this miscellaneous junk. Got the old Polon, the backup mowing tractor, and the Cub. On the electric cart that's rapidly rotting into the ground. I don't even think the frame is solid anymore. But, like I said, not a whole lot has changed. You know, hopefully, like I was saying, this year I'd like to clean out a lot of this stuff because it's just rotting. You know, I want to keep some of the old long-time tractors, but yeah, it's time for it to go. So if anyone's interested in any of this other stuff, you can send me a message or something. I'm in Southern Connecticut. I'd have to pick it up. But I just like to see a lot of the stuff go to a good home. Someone might get some use out of it, play with it, whatever. But it's better than it just rotting here like this GT. Many years of growth on that thing. And it's kind of funny because the guy I got it from, yeah, it was sitting in his yard too, and it continues the tradition of sitting. Well, hopefully it'll be getting some use. Be interesting to see what he does with it. I guess that about wraps it up for this. Yep. Here go the Ropers. Off to New Hampshire. That's a couple weeks later. I completely forgot to get footage after the Ropers left, but here's what we're left with. So the little Roper's still there. Still got this thing and the LT1000 here. And cover's blew off. But here's the monster cart. Some antique Snapple bottles in there. Bunch of leaves, and the funny part is this thing's still relatively solid. Like, very solid. But the wheels are also sunken into the ground. The plywood got rid of itself for the most part, which is kind of cool. So this car actually might be salvageable. The sides are rotted. This, we couldn't get it to fold down and I was having to break it. And this did not take too kindly to being stood on, so I think the car could ride again. What we tried doing was dragging the cart out, which we both knew wasn't going to happen, but tried it anyways. And in the end, folded this down, put ramps there, and drug the tractor out of it. So, got a little space opened up here, or whatever that's worth. So, yeah, that was it for the Ropers. Those have gone on to their new home. You know, like I said earlier, any of this other stuff, anyone's interested, please let me know. You know, it's just sitting. I'd like to see it go to someone who's going to actually work with this stuff. Alright, thanks for watching, guys.